Right, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm just going to be doing the first update of my greenhouse of the year. So it's not going to be a super full video because it is winter. So it's February the 24th or 3rd, 20-ish, 20 around then. And I haven't started sowing any seeds. I'm going to sow my first ones today. So I'm just going to sow my sweet peas, which is just going to be really quick because I'm only going to do like one pot of them. But I'll just show you what's going on in the greenhouse. And we've got a lot of casualties and we've got some stuff that looks pretty good, I guess. Good or promising, I'll say. So yeah, I'll just show you around, and it's going to be, this is more of like just a documentary, like for documentary purposes. What is this? Because I actually found it really interesting rewatching my greenhouse tours of last year, and I've wished that I had done them sooner in the year. So here we are doing them sooner in the year, even though there's nothing to look at. But I'll show you anyway. I'll quickly put in this video as well, maybe at the end or just before this, what's flowering in the garden at the moment, because I've got a lot of flowers, some nice spring flowers. So I'll show all of that as well, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you do enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to see more, and I'll get on with the video. Right, so I'm going to be doing this just holding it in my hand. So to start off, we've got here an azalea. This actually, I got this for free when I ordered from J Parker's. They always give you a free gift with like every order, and they sent me an azalea. So I don't have plans with that at the moment, but he's just chilling. Doesn't have to be in the greenhouse. I'm just keeping him in here so he doesn't like get kicked over by the dog or something. Here I've got some Pinguicula Gemmie. They aren't doing anything just yet, but they're just sitting there soaking. And then here we've got this, which has absolutely gone wrecked. So what have we got? Everything's dormant. We've got a wary eye in the back. Then we've got some Aliciae, and then we've got a typical fly trap just there. So everything's like really dormant in there. My cephalotus is looking all right. It's not looking too terrible, but it's not looking that great either. Like, I cut a few dead bits off this morning and it's looking relatively okay. I think in terms of health it's pretty all right. This is like one of the oldest traps, and he looks like he's probably going to start dying off very soon, but he's nice and hard, so like they're not flimsy or thin, so that's good. And then here I've got a lot of my Sarracenia. I kind of separated them, so I've got all my Sarracenias in this tray and then all of my fly traps in that tray. We'll give or take a couple. So I'll briefly go over these. In the back here, these are all just the general like unnamed cultivars like that I got from Wisley. I think there's one or two mixed in there. I think in the back this is my Linda Butt. I think it's that one, but I'm not going to be able to tell because I haven't labelled them, and none of them have traps on at the moment. And then we've got my Flavava Maxima. We've got a trap on this guy. I feel like this is the one that I show all the time. This is my Sarracenia Minor Waycross Georgia. Got some Trichifella Venus fly traps. Oh, my new fly traps. Did I say fly? Yeah, they're fly traps. These aren't fly traps. My new Sarracenias that I recently purchased from Wax are just chilling in here. And I do have two other ones as well that I haven't shown on my channel yet. Minor Cross Leucophila, which is really nice looking. There's actually 2 growth points on that rhizome, so that looks really good. And then this one I got, which is the Rugelii, what's it? Rugelii Fall Line, which again is dormant, and you're not going to see anything, but it's going to be interesting to see what they look like. Oh, and this one in the back, this is Hammer's Hammerhead. Got that one on eBay really cheap, so that's good. This is my wizard, Laughing Wizard. He's still doing all right. No signs of new growth just yet, but I wouldn't expect to see it just yet because my greenhouse is in the shade practically all day long. This one is one of my new ones, so this was actually a birthday present from Megan, or Carnivorous Plant Girl, and this is a Dionaea muscipula Triton, which I'm absolutely well excited about. It's practically a mixture of everything. So it's got the cup trap on the end, and then it's got like crossed teeth. And it's really small at the moment, but I'm hoping it grows quite a lot this year. So I'm really excited about that one. I'm getting out of breath. Oh, another new one that I haven't shown. This one is bronze blush. I'll try to put over pictures of what they look like over the top whilst I'm speaking, because that's a new one that I got from eBay. And then what else have we got? We've got all of my filiformis, my Drosera filiformis, quite a lot of those. And then we've got some pygmy sundews. These ones produce gimme, and then I just kind of re-sprinkle it in the same pot just to try to continue them growing. What we got next? We've got 2 green sawtooth babies, some more Pinguicula grandiflora. Then what else? I'm trying to point out like the things that are actually standing out at the moment. Oh, let's cut in the middle and go to some bad news. So, well, minus the mess. My aloes, I actually left them out here during the winter, which I kind of knew was definitely a risk, but that is so squidgy. I think if I squeeze it hard enough, it would burst out of the skin. It's just like absolutely rotten. We had like a very cold winter this year, which we don't ordinarily get, so that's why I risked it. But sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it don't pay off. There's a very weird texture though. This one, oh, this one's gone like it as well. My arborescens. My kumquat is very, very yellow. Then we've got the flytrap seedlings in here, which have looked the same for the longest time, but we've got just a few coming up, and they're looking all right. They're looking healthy actually. My variegated aloe arborescens is actually really fine, which I'm happy about. My agave, on the other hand, is doing all right. It's not going moldy. Like, I know that looks pretty moldy, but it actually isn't compared to what it could be. I'll try and get that off. But a couple of the leaves got damaged, and then they started rotting, and that's what we've got. But the new growth in the center is looking pretty promising, so I'm not too worried about that. Over here, I've got all my fly traps. So I'll just kind of do a brief overview. So we've got the UK2s. I divided a lot of them. So I now have 5 UK2s all along here. I've got 2 B52s. I did give a B52 to Megan. And then what else have we got? We've got one of my spiders, phalanx, colloquial, bristle-tooth, another bristle-tooth. Oh, my wacky traps, let's grab that. So this one's a little bit dry, but he's definitely one of my favorites because those are so cool. So yeah, that one's looking really good. Here, that one hasn't gone into dormancy at all. I know it's really small, but that was the size I bought it at, and it's kind of just stayed the same, which is not negative. Oh, and then my new fly traps. This is my werewolf, and he just looks like he's proliferating. There's so much growth in there. So that's going to be interesting to see how that does this year. And then we've got my other green wizard, because I've got 2 of these. I love the teeth on that one. That's one of my favorites. We've got my fused tooth, my jaws smiley, red scamp, green sawtooth, which one's that? Dracula, and then in the back, mega traps, and then cup traps, but they've died down entirely. And that one has also died down entirely. And then this one is my original green wizard, which is looking really nice and healthy. And then we've got more bad news, all bad news with the cactus and succulents. These have absolutely rotted off, like they've just gone mush. And the big blue cactus has absolutely gone to mush as well, which I'm trying to ignore because I was a bit gutted about that. But I took that risk and I knew what I was risking, so I can replace it. It's all right, it's not a problem. And then we've got the Binatas. These are all just dormant, obviously. Binata dictoma are in there. And I think that's practically everything. I've got my giant aloe down there, which has also looks as though he succumbed to the bad weather, but I don't mind. They're really easy to grow, so I can just grow a new one. But that is everything. And then the other side of the greenhouse is empty. Well, it's got stuff in it, but it's just a mess. And I'm going to be clearing it anyway for the new year. So, oh, this is my Sarracenia venosa, Paparia venosa, and this one is just looking lovely. I really do like that one. And I think that's everything. I don't really know what I haven't shown. So with my sweet peas, I've gone for a different variety this year. I've gone for sweet pea Royal Navy Blue, which is a new one for me, and I kind of wanted to change the sweet pea that I was growing anyway, just because I'd grown that one for quite a long time now. And oh, nice. Well, oh, there you go. 2 of them already sown themselves. Let's get that one back up there. Oh, one dropped there. And there. I guess they're the ones I'm going to sow. There you go. They knew what they wanted. No hesitation. Let's get them back in there. I'm probably going to realise when I watch back this video that I missed one. But it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, right there. There you go. Right. Yep. 6. That's probably definitely enough. I'm only going to sow 1 pot because I don't, like last year I ended up having too many and they were just in the greenhouse for longer than I wanted them to be. I'm just going to leave them where they are. So I'll give that a little water, and I'm definitely going to label it. And these are going to grow really slowly because they're in the greenhouse, and that's absolutely not a problem. Ordinarily I would soak the seeds overnight, but I do that if it's a little bit later in the year, but because it's still February, I'm just going to let them do their thing and take their time because I'm in no rush. The place I'm going to be sowing them or planting them out isn't ready yet anyway, so hopefully these will come up nicely, but come up nice and slow. Just thought I'd include that. I know it's like a really quick. Let me write the label out before I forget. And I need to check the date. Right, so it's the 23rd today. I just checked. So let's go for SP for sweet pea. Did I say 23rd? Yeah. 23, 2, and then 21. There we go. I'll just bung that in there. And now I won't forget what they are. So I'm going to give them a water. And I'll finish off with showing you guys around the garden, seeing what's looking good. So in this corner I've got a lot of Hellebores, and these ones have been coming up so nicely every single year. This one actually didn't flower last year, but it's started to flower again, so that's really pretty. I think I got that one from some botanical garden, or it was like a garden show. And then this one I think was from B&Q years ago though. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, and that one is doing amazing. And then if we come around, we have odds and sods. I've got my Bug Hotel, and then loads of Galanthus or snowdrops all through here. And this is where the little wildlife pond is, but it's basically a tiny bog now. So yeah, we've got loads of Galanthus. This, I think, is this Galanthus Elwesii? I don't know. I think it's, I'm not sure. This is like the native one to the UK, so I think, I'm pretty sure. Or is it like Floribunda? I'm not sure. Galanthus Elwesii. Or is it? It's not Nivalis, I don't think. Or maybe it is Galanthus Nivalis. I'll Google it and I'll double check. But they're looking really pretty. And then over here we've got a lot more Hellebores. So these ones I got from, I got these ones on Crocus online a couple of years ago, and I bought them as really small plants for £7 each. And now they've just grown massive. So there's this variety with the darker colour, And then there's this variety with the lighter colour on the inside, which is really pretty. I think I prefer the lighter one. But yeah, so, and then it's under my tree, which has been covered in birds. So yeah, just a quick look at the flowers that are going on. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that, and I just kind of wanted to film a little bit in February so that I could look back on it and see how much the garden has grown, or like how different the greenhouse looks in each month, because last year I found it really interesting. Let me know if you guys enjoyed. I hope you did, and let me know what you're growing this year and what's flowering at the moment in your garden. Other than that, I won't ramble. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.